Hi guys, and welcome back to Summer Adventures with Naomi. Today we're going to be making a tic-tac-toe board out of clay. So first we're going to have to make some clay. So you're going to need flour, salt, oil, and water, and then a bowl to mix it in. So we're going to take a cup and a half of flour, half a cup of salt, half a cup of water, and 1 teaspoon of oil. So I just put my oil in with my water so that it all goes in at once. And then you're going to mix that up really well. I'm going to start with the fork and then use my hands to squish it together. So it might not all want to stick together at first, so you'll just have to work it together with your hands and squish it together and do that until it all comes into one big piece. So I've got my clay all in one piece. I'm going to squish it around some more just to make sure that it all sticks together well. So now that you've got your clay, you can roll it out into a flat piece that you'll be able to cut into your square for your tic-tac-toe board. Don't make it too thin or it'll break easily once it's cooked, so you can go ahead and roll it out. It might not want to stay together, so you can just squish it back together and then roll it out some more. So once you've got it to about the right size and thickness, something like that, you can move it onto your baking tray and cut it into the square size that you want. If there's cracks, you might want to take a little water and just rub them, and that'll help make sure that they don't crack more when they're cooking. So I'm just going to take my butter knife and kind of just cut off the edges. So you can make yours this size or you can make it smaller. I think I'll keep it like this. So now we're going to do the part that separates it so that it's actually the tic-tac-toe board. So you can take some more and you can try to roll it into a string, but that might be a little difficult. So I'm just going to roll out another piece that's long and thin and cut them into the strips that'll go across. So that should be long enough, and I'm just going to cut it into a thin strip. And you'll need 4 of those. So there I've got my 4 strips, and I will just put them across like there. So once you've got them sitting where you want them, you can kind of squish them in and use the water to kind of glue them on a little bit. So now that you've got those on, you can smooth out any rough edges or bumps that you want to with the water, and just make it however you want. You can add extra decorations if you want. So when you've got those how you want it, you get to make the X and O's. If you want, you can make them different things like triangles or flowers. Just remember you have to make 5 of each thing, so don't make it too difficult on yourself. So when you've got your pieces done, you should have 5 of each. You can ask your parents to put them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. It might take a little longer. You can ask them to help you figure that part out. You can ask them to do that and then clean up your mess. Alrighty, so we've cooked them and I've let mine cool down so I can paint them without hurting myself, and I've got some paints. So now you get to paint them however you want. You can do them each the same or differently, whatever you want. So go ahead. Also make sure when you're painting that you either have newspaper under you, or it doesn't matter if you get paint on the table you're using. And if you're getting paint that can stain your clothes, make sure you're wearing clothes that don't matter too much. So, yeah. So there we go, we've got our board and all of our pieces. So once yours is dry, you can go and try to find someone who will play with you. So have fun playing with your board. See you guys next time.